Yesterday was the Falcons emerging as a surprise link to controversial quarterback Deshaun Watson. So the two sides will reportedly meet today. This could also just be a whole lot of smoke, dudes. How much would you like the potential marriage for Watson's fantasy value, Geoff?
So, yeah, I mean, look, we got to put on our, just speculation hats here. The Matt Ryan contract, we could talk for ages, but let's just say that Deshaun Watson has an actual shot of going to Atlanta right now. If he did go there, I think Deshaun Watson is an instant top 3 fantasy quarterback. And then there's a couple reasons why. It really has nothing to do with the weapons around him. I mean, obviously Atlanta heading into a very thin wide receiver crew, but that doesn't really matter as much with a mobile quarterback like Deshaun Watson. What matters is that the Falcons were one of the worst teams in sacking opposing quarterbacks last year. Their defense is just going to allow a ton of points. They're going to play at a faster pace, and they're going to be in a dome environment. Deshaun Watson would just rack up fantasy points like it was an arcade game every week with Atlanta. So I think it's a very good spot for him for fantasy purposes, and I think they would obviously address the wide receiver position in the draft. So whether this is actually going to come to fruition or not, I have no idea, but this would be a fantastic spot. If you have a Deshaun Watson in a dynasty draft or something right now, you should be praying this happens, because I don't see that defense improving enough to really make an impact, and I think Deshaun Watson would just be in garbage time heaven all season, starting in 2022. So.
All right, Pearce. Geoff says he becomes an instant top 3 quarterback in Atlanta, but it's not like he's going to have an elite offense around him right away.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, and I can see this being a possibility if they make some adjustments. But they lost Russell Gage, they've lost Calvin Ridley. Kyle Pitts is going to be awesome next year. We saw a lot from him last season. He's going to continue to grow. They've got to bring Cordell Patterson back. There's no guarantee he's coming in. Maybe they can draft a wide receiver, but they have so many other holes that I don't know if they really want to burn a top pick on a wide receiver. And then free agency, they don't really have a lot of cap space. Who knows what's going to happen with Matt Ryan? I don't know. I mean, there are receivers out there that could definitely help this offense. But the biggest issue is this offensive line.
Yeah.
The offensive line for the Falcons, they've been trying to fix this for 4 years, and they haven't had any positive results. They've got free agents, they've drafted, and nothing seems to work. Maybe it's Matt Ryan is the problem. Who knows? It's interesting. All these teams that want to bring in Deshaun Watson, none of them have offensive lines. Maybe if they had lines, they wouldn't need to go out and get quarterbacks.
Feels like maybe Seattle should be the team he wants to go to, right?
Don't think so.
Anyway, he just wants to play.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think Deshaun Watson wants to pass the ball. And I mean, we just saw Pete Carroll run out of town another elite passing quarterback in Russell Wilson. So I would actually say that's probably – Pete Carroll's kind of just taken Seattle off the market for marquee quarterbacks right now.